I've been having enough fun lately. I need to have more fun. Alrighty, these are very, very surface level. I've been looking at it for like maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Um, let me think. Okay, going through the patch notes, going through the notes. What do we got? What do we got? We got rapid cancel this. That's the first change. So we get like that'll connect. That works. We just have like longer strings that we can do. Kind of interesting, kind of functional, I guess. I'm not really. The only thing it rapid cancels into is itself, so. Part of the problem with this is that if you have, if you whiff, like a crouching light kick, and then you see that the opponent's jumped. Yeah, see there? Okay, so while I'm holding medium punch for my charge, I normally hit, like, the 3 punches button that hits the other 2 punches to get the DP, right? That makes sense. But because of the way it macros the inputs, unless you're holding light punch for it, in which case it's no problem. But if you're holding anything other than light punch and then you hit your 3 punches button to anti-air while still keeping your gunshot, if you've just whiffed a crouching light kick, you won't get your DP. Because of the rapid cancel actually takes priority. So if I do crouch light kick then 3 punches, it comes out as rapid cancel light punch. So now the same problem exists with crouching light punch. So this is already a huge annoyance for me. I don't know if any other Falke players have this issue. I whiff a lot of crouching light. Maybe that's just my fault. I do a lot of crouch light kick because it's the fastest recovering of her lights. So I'll do it sometime, and then I'll hit like the DP input. But see there, it'll come out as fucking crouching light punch. So yeah, now that'll happen with crouch light punch as well, which I'm not super thrilled about, but I guess we'll see how it works out. Next change, crouching medium kick is slightly more hit confirmable. If you late hit confirm it into V-Trigger 1, you'll be +6, which is about nothing, about useless. You can maybe link a CA afterwards. That's about it. I feel like overall, this patch especially, there's a couple of things that V-Trigger 1 got. V-Skill 1 got nothing, and V-Skill 2 got a couple of things that are useful, and V-Trigger 2 got some stuff that's useful. So I really feel like more so than even before, 2 and 2 is the combination most of the time. Because most of her buffs seem to help with this setup. So, now, hit confirmable, kind of difficult. I'm not even going to bother trying to go for this most of the time, I think, because, I don't know, it's a tight window, man. Like, they change it from not hit confirmable at all to just barely hit confirmable. So, not the best, but you can do it with, in this, you can hit confirm it to that, technically. And they altered V-Trigger 1 so that you can do all of her regular V-Trigger cancelable normals into it. So you can do heavy kick, you can do these and the gunshots, which is handy. It is, I do appreciate that, but yeah. You can do sweep for whatever that's worth. I still probably wouldn't, like, it's not that functionally valuable. The biggest one that I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, next thing is that crouching medium kick is more hit confirmable / can be canceled later for whatever that's worth in certain situations. There's a very strange change where they made it so that Schneider and Catapult can be canceled into this slightly later. For what purpose, I don't know. It only works on hit. I've tried it on block. You can't do it super late on block. I thought, like, maybe you could do some gimmicky shit where you... That's the only thing that I found that, like, you get out of this, is that you can whiff this move now. For what benefit, I have no idea. You're minus. That's the only new thing you can do with this, and it's not like this was difficult to confirm into this or anything, and you would only be doing this if you'd already confirmed the combo. I really don't understand. Maybe there's something that you can do with anti-airing or some shit. Let's try it. Yeah, I think that's the purpose of this. Holy shit, you can actually do it way later than I thought, but only on hit, again. So yeah, that's the purpose of this, is doing a... I understand, okay, why you can do this with the Schneide, but I still don't get why you can do it with the catapult. Then we have her new... I'll cover those last. Okay, then we have this. They altered it so you can do it from these moves. Like I said, the most valuable one is obviously the target combo. You can get like your meterless damage goes up a lot now. So meterless damage would be previously like that, 275 off of a medium punch, whereas now you can get... Hang on, let me get it optimal. Come on. 314. In the corner especially, it's buffed it up, so... That was optimal meterless before, 342. Well, okay, optimal 1 bar in the corner would have been like... I don't know, something like that. But anyways, now you can do that for 380. The fuck else was I gonna say? Heavy kick, I guess, yeah. I mean, it is hit confirmable, so that's kind of nifty, I suppose. Crouching medium kick, if you get the opponent to, like, whiff a normal or something. You can use it as a buffer with this. But it won't knock down at this range, and the crouching version won't. So if you want to get a knockdown from it, you have to do that, which is handy, I guess. But the main changes all come from the new EX moves. So, you can only do them after whiffing. You get this, like, insane bullshit. These fucking laser beams. And I was a naysayer. I was a total fucking non-believer. I was a big chode. I did not think that they would let the regular, like the fader combo into the EX, but it does. So you can just react to baiting out an anti-air and then get a knockdown, which is pretty baller. It's kind of fucked up. So I did not believe that they would do that, but in fact, that is how it works. So, you can do lots of cool shit with this. Let's do the air one first, I guess. So you can actually cancel it pretty late, the air one especially, and the later usually the better. There's no risk of dropping the combo because it hits basically instantaneously, so if you hit up here... See, that's like -3 when you land, but if you delay it and land slightly, you're a bit better. It's only beneficial to delay it most of the time. Like that. You can do it on whiff, just like the other ones, for whatever benefit there would be. I've tried a couple of angles of like the opponent jumping over the first fireball. I don't think there's that much practical value to doing this, but it exists. And then we have, one major benefit of all of these EX moves is that they are flat like beams. Like, they go their distance no matter what. So, if I do this, it'll detonate that V-Skill 2, which is something she never had access to without V-Trigger 2 before. So if you have something like this, you can do this. And the air one has to be a bit lower to the ground, but it will detonate the mine, and then you'll be plus. So in the corner, you can do fucky wookie shit like this. Like so. So yeah, I mean this opens up a lot of cool possibilities. You can duck under fireballs and then confirm off of the fader like that. If you need to stay ducking over like multiple fireballs or slow fireballs, you can just stay crouching with the down EX one, which is handy. Interesting thing you can do if the opponent's coming down, like jumping over your fireball, and they're going to punish it right at the top like that. You can avoid it by canceling it on whiff into the crouch version. It is still punishable on block. It's very gimmicky, but I don't know, maybe you'll trip some people out with it. In extremely rare circumstances, it's not that good. I mean, one benefit to it is that once you land, you could like V-trigger cancel it if you have V-trigger 1, so yeah, I mean, the EX moves are like very, like, you know, you could whiff this accidentally and avoid getting whiff punished by immediately canceling it into this fucking laser beam. You can confirm you can confirm it by itself into the follow-up easily. Easy confirm. Any gunshot that you do, you can confirm it into the follow-up. It does decent damage. So it's like if you were to buffer light punch, instead of doing it into this, you might do it into that, and does slightly more damage. Anytime you land the beam, you could set up a V-skill 2, which is another way that it benefits the V-skill 2 a lot more than the V-skill 1. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something that you can do with one of the changes. So in this, if you have the opponent guarding all or anything, usually you would have to use the V-skill 1 in order to do this shit on block, that you can like maintain this pressure, especially in the corner or anything. But now it doesn't matter, because you can do it with the target combo and achieve the same result. Now, in all honesty, this will trade with 4-framers. There is a gap here, but you can just leave it like this, and then the whiff, you know, if you're doing this move by itself, there's only very specific things that will reach far enough to punish this target combo, so they won't be doing 4-framers. So you can do, and besides, it will trade with 4-framers, so you can still get something. Technically speaking, I think you can abuse this, and most of the time you should have no problem with it. In the corner, the new this can have benefit, like you can combo off of it, but they drop really quickly. You can only get like that, and only, like, there's no instances where this is better per se, because if you're close enough for it to reach, you can already do something else. The rest of the time you won't be close enough. However, this once again buffs your V-skill 2 shit, because like normally if you land this, gotta land some V-skill 2 combo or something. There's nothing like that particularly optimal, but now if you ever land like any of these hits, you can do that, and it's really good. You also get better 2-bar combos in the corner, and 3-bar combos for stun output at least. Like so. And in V-trigger 1, there's not like as much benefit. You know, you do get these extra cancel options with V-trigger 1, but they're not like, you can't combo off of them in any way. You know, like if you're to do blah blah, you can't link anything off of it. It's just an option to set up this. Honestly, the better option is just to do, and if on block too, you don't get like, oh, plus frames, spend an EX bar, and then get like plus 20 or something. No, you're not plus 20 off of any of these. So those are not that beneficial, which doesn't help that much with V-trigger 1. So instead, you're much better off getting those kinds of confirms with V-trigger 2, which now hits farther when you cancel it. Oh, adding to my previous fucking air-to-air conversion thing, you can do that, I guess. I haven't tested next to the other ones. I'm not sure which timing that is, but that exists at certain angles if that you can detonate it automatically. with the EX air gunshot. The EX air gunshot is probably the most fucked up buff that she got, like, because this will drastically improve the obnoxiousness of her jump in game. And you can turn it into a frame trap while you're falling. You know, like if you block first attack, oh, jump in like this, oh, they'll take their turn. Oh, fuck you. So yeah, adding on to the stuff that I already had about V-Skill 2 setups in the corner, now with the added benefit of not only being able to trigger these from much further away, and it's a very plus. It's a very plus. All of these are. So that one's plus 18, but the standing one, really good. Plus 27, you get in. You know, any of your V-Skill setups, you no longer really have to worry about being close enough, per se. You can always cancel into EX to get in, and it will convert on hit. And you also get more weird, goofy shit with the air gun shot. Anything you can do with that. So yeah, lots of funny, jovial shit to explore, I guess. So in terms of trying to get in on her stupid shit now, if you jump on that, let me see how late you can cancel that. There's not a huge window for late canceling, but yeah, not a very big window, but depending on when you do it. I mean, if you jump like much later like this, you'll probably get over both of them, but now Rashid can't just like do. Actually, he can. Well, fuck everything. I just assumed he couldn't, but all right, fine. But their level of precision with timing their jump is now much higher. It now has to be much higher, so that is a good thing, that you'll be able to react to certain jump ins over the gunshot.